Hi, friends, it's Laura. I have another thrift haul for you today. Super exciting! A bunch of women's vintage clothing that I will be listing for sale online. I do have a couple of pieces of kids' clothing today, and the majority of this, probably all of this actually, is going to be listed on Whatnot, which is a live selling auction platform. But if it doesn't sell on Whatnot, it will eventually make its way over to Etsy, eBay, Depop, whoever. So let's get into what I found. It's super fun stuff today. First two items I actually got from my little local thrift guy that I talk about frequently. These are a couple of kids' sweaters. So I've got this one, so cute. Right, look at that. They're very like hand knit looking. These were $2.50 each, and they are both a size 4T. And I'm just going to put these in my Whatnot show. I don't really do well with kids' clothes at all in general, even when they're so adorable. I think just the algorithms on Etsy and eBay recognize that like kids' clothes are not really my niche. So they don't tend to give me the right audience, I guess. I'm actually going to list these in Whatnot. And, because I feel like the people who buy women's vintage clothing also love finding clothing for their kids that's vintage. So I've tried doing a whole separate kids show on Whatnot before. It didn't really go very well. I think I had one that went well, and then one or two others that were meh. So I'll put these two in my regular women's show. It'll be cute. If they don't sell, that's cool. I'll stick them up on Etsy, eBay, whatever, for like probably like $29 shipped. I'm gonna list them on Whatnot for $10 auction starts, just because it's like a fun little treat for people, and it's not women's vintage, so I'll put it up a little bit lower for them. The next thing I got is so cute. This is all from my actual normal thrift store that I go to every Wednesday. Look at this tote bag. I love this thing. It's so pretty. This was $5. I don't know if it's handmade or not. It doesn't have any tags that I've found so far. A little inner pocket there. It's very cute. And I will put this up on Whatnot starting at $15. So adorable. I had a couple other tote bags recently. One of them sold, the other one has not. Let's see. This is a 90s, like a slip dress, but it's a skirt. So I guess a slip skirt. Look how pretty this is. I love this. I love that hem. I love obviously the colors. It's got some little sequins on the front, just decorating here and there. The back is sequinless, but it's so pretty. This is mark size petite large. First of all, this doesn't look very large to me, does it? Like, I mean, it stretches a lot, but you know, I think it'll be a little bit more of a free size type of situation. There's the tag. So it's a rayon and polyester blend. Very cute. This was $5, and I will start this for $15 on Whatnot. Next is, oh, dang it. I always do this. I always miss some sort of weird flaw. Okay. Next is this 80s sweatshirt, maybe 90s. I don't know. It's got the Serenity Prayer on it. This isn't really my aesthetic. And even though it was like a vintage, like 80s, 90s item, I normally would not have picked this up, but I got it because of the Serenity Prayer. My boyfriend's sober. I'm in 12-step groups, and we just, Serenity Prayer. So I'm going to stick it in the Whatnot show, but if it doesn't sell, I'll put it on Etsy, eBay, whatever. This was $2 for me. Here's the tag. I'm not familiar enough with the tag to know whether or not this is 80s or 90s. It could be a little bit later, but that's fine. But look what I just found. A hole in the shoulder. So whatevs. I'll probably try and repair that. It's also a little dirty up there. We'll see. We'll see what I do with this. See, I was sort of like, I guess I'll get it. And now I'm regretting it. But there we are. All right. Next is this very cute pink sequin dress. Look at this ridiculous thing. God. So that's the top. The bottom's got like a lot of Georgette and all this. And then the back has a little V. There's no tags in this, but a couple of things tipped me off to the age. So number one, there's the zipper, a little bit of an older zipper. This type of sequin stuff, like I think there might be some modern stuff that's made with it. So, you can see, first of all, the sequins overlap, which is kind of like one thing. More modern pieces, they tend to cheap out more and put the sequins next to each other. And then from the inside, this is what this looks like. So it's always this sort of like sweater knit with then the sequins all sewn to it. A lot of times it's very stretchy. And then I think just the inner construction. I mean, nothing Nothing super telling about this. I don't think I found tags on this, but you know, just, I don't know. I don't know that this is, you know, older. So that's it, that little pink seam there. All right, there's that dress. This was a little higher priced. This was $8. I'm going to start that at $20 on Whatnot. So just to make it sort of worth picking up. If I started at 15, I only get $12 on a $15 sale and I paid 8, so $4 is not really worth the effort, you know. All right, this t-shirt is more for me. So this is a little probably like 2000s era shirt. This was $2. This is the tag, right? So, you know, international concepts, like who cares? The ombre thing is not really my jam, but I love the neckline on this. The early 2000s went through this period, like Old Navy had these t-shirts all the time, but they had these great, like wider sort of necklines that were kind of like a cross between a V-neck and a scoop neck, and they came a little bit lower. They were really flattering for me, and I love it so much. So it's a really cute little t-shirt. So hopefully I like how it fits on me. If I don't, I'll probably just redonate it somewhere. I don't know if it'll be worth selling. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. Here's another sweatshirt. So this one was a little bit more fun, I think. This was $4. Here's the tag on that. And it's just got a fun applique on it, right? So that's really cool. It continues onto the back. So nothing crazy earth shattering, but this is the kind of stuff, like if you're like me and you work from home, or like on the weekends you're just chilling in leggings and stuff, this is just fun alternatives to like some crappy sweatshirt. You know, you put on a fun vintage one that's got cute little appliques, and it's just, you feel a little bit more dressed up. Like me in my sweatshirt today. Let's see. We've got this sweater. This is cute. This was $5. It was originally 10, which like seems whatever. Here's the tag. And just a nice little pastel. It's nice and slinky kind of yarn. It's neat. So there's that. That'll go on Whatnot for 15. Let's see. This is a two-piece little outfit. This is adorable. Let's see. So, I mean, here's the skirt, like whatever, it's a skirt, right? Skirt. But then the top, hold on. Got a snap that needs to be closed before I can show it to you. Maybe. All right. Are you ready? I know you're ready. You're like, hurry the fuck up. Okay. Look at that. That is so cute. I don't want to put it on myself because it'll make terrible sounds, but that's going to sit like lower on the shoulder here, like that. It'll be so freaking cute. Look at the little bow. Oh, it's adorable. So, seems a little bit smaller. What did I pay for this? I don't know. Don't pay attention to that. This was $9. It was not on sale. So this is another one that will be put up on Whatnot starting at $20, because I have to make it worthwhile for myself to do these things. So, all right, let's see. This is a really fun little dress. It's got like an inner black tank dress and then an outer cheetah print probably. So the inner dress keeps falling. It probably should be attached to the outer, but it's not. Okay. Oop. I'm holding it by the tank part inside. Anyway, look how cute that is. And then the skirt of it is like that. Adorable. I'll show you the tag on the inside. This was only the low price of $3. Love it. And the tag is adorable also. Mary Martin. How cute is that? So this is, I don't know if it's marked size. It's marked size 6, so it's probably going to be pretty small. I'm going to guess this is like 70s. So maybe it won't be too terrible size-wise. We'll see. We'll see when I try to photograph it. No, I think it should be okay. It should be like a small to medium, I think. Very cute. So like I said, it was $3. I'll start that at 15 like usual. This shirt is really cute. I got this because of the sleeves. It was $2, which also doesn't hurt my decision making. So here's the shirt. You can see it's got this like bubbly kind of hem, but we all love a good bell sleeve. Love it. Here's the tag. I didn't really, I was a little on the fence about that tag, but then the inner seam tag was one of the older paper tags. So it's probably like, 90s Y2K. So had that been like a shiny tag, I probably would have passed on this, but because it is actually older and it's got the bell sleeves, which I love, so I picked it up. So cute. And this was, did I tell you already? Probably $2. So I'll start that probably at 15 also. All right, let's see. This thing is so freaking cool. There were no tags in it. I guarantee it went over something else, but I don't know what, and it doesn't matter because we don't care. This was $2.50, which is like fucking ridiculous. So you're like, what the fuck is that, Laura? It's a shirt. So you can see it's got that like pointed front and back. And then these are the sleeves, right? So it's got this dolman sleeve and it comes down to a point. I'm not going to be able to get my whole arm through this thing properly because I have clothes on. But, like it, and I don't think it would really sit this nicely on your hand. Like it's got a button underneath. So, but it's just really cool. I thought it was so much fun. And then it's got all this glittery stuff going on. I didn't see any tags in it, but that makes sense because it's sheer. And like I said, this was $2.50. Like, how can I say no to this? So I'll have to figure out what to put underneath this to make sure that I'm showing it. I mean, just some sort of simple black dress, but hopefully something I'm already putting in the show for Whatnot. We'll see. This was interesting. This is not for Whatnot. This is going to be possibly for me to personally keep, but probably I'll post on like eBay and Depop. I can't put it on Etsy because it's not vintage. This is a little bra top, and this is made by Solstice Intimates, which I believe they're like a smaller independent company. I know I follow them on Instagram. I don't know if they've like gotten a lot bigger, but when I started following them, they were pretty like, small shop kind of situation. You can barely really see this tag at all. It's mark size medium. I don't know if I will feel comfortable in the fit. I don't like tight bands around here. So even though it's a bralette, it's got just these two thin straps in the back. I might not like the way that feels. It looks very like racy cage bra, but it does provide coverage from the ones I've seen online. It's really cute. And it's a black velvet. And this was $1.50. So I picked it up. We'll see what happens. I know I've seen some Solstice Intimates stuff on Depop before also. So I feel like there's a little bit of a market for it. It's really cool lingerie stuff. All right, this blouse is pretty neat. This was $4. This is Jack Mulqueen. And Jack Mulqueen pieces can sell for a lot. I don't know that this one would be particularly valuable. It is silk, but it's just like, to me, kind of a corporate-y kind of shirt, right? It's got this like striped blouse. But what I really liked about this were the pockets. And that's what sold me on it. That's why I picked it up. So I will stick this in my Whatnot show. I don't know if it'll sell. We'll see. But it was $4. I'll start it at 15, like I start most of my stuff. Really adorable. All right. Next, this is really fun. I like this. This is a vintage cachet. Got that good cachet tag. And it's just a really ridiculous over-the-top drama dress. It's all white, but it's in really good shape. So, right? Now it's got that beady side waist thing there going on. And then this is the skirt. So it's just going to be very clingy and have a lot of ruching, which is great. The size on this is marked. Is it marked? I don't see a size. I think it's size 4. So hopefully it will at least fit my waist. If it fits my waist, I'll be okay because I know it'll fit my hips. I think I'll be able to. I think I should be able to get into this. Zipper down the back. So it's just so cool. This was $4. So amazing. I probably will start that at 20 because it's amazing. I love it. So, all right, let's see. This is a really cute little skirt. I think it's handmade. It was $2. Feels like cotton, maybe cotton poly blend. Just a basic little midi skirt. but it's got a nice print. I like that. I think, yes, pockets. And somebody made it with a little Velcro closure instead of a button. So it's adorable. No tags or anything. $2. I'll start that probably for like 10 on Whatnot because it's cute, but it's not like, you know, out of this world. It's just cute. All right, let's see. What are you? What are you? Oh, it's a skirt. Okay. This is just another little like 90s skirt. Pretty floral pattern. I liked it. It was nice. To me, like this is a very basic piece for my, I was going to say my closet, for my Whatnot shows, for my shop. Um, I think they're really pretty. I come across them frequently enough. So, and this was $2.50. Cannot go wrong with that. And it's sort of a little wrap style, a faux wrap, because you can't really adjust the waist size on it, but it, you know, wraps over for closing. Wraps over for closing? I don't know, whatever. You know what I mean. All right, this dress is really cute. This is probably like an early 80s dress because I feel like it's got a very 70s vibe to it, but it also has some 80s looking elements to me. This was $4.50. There's the tag. Yay, so cute. And let's see. Here's the dress. So I like the print down here. Look how pretty that is. I love that. And then it has its little, oh, I didn't even notice this because this is how observant I am. I knew it had a belt. I was like, oh yeah, it's got a belt. But look, it's like one of these. It's so cute, even better. Adorable. So I love that. Also got a little bit of faux wrap action going on here, but just sort of, it's not really a wrap dress. It's got an elastic waist. It's cute. I like that. And I will also start that at $15. Almost all of my stuff on Whatnot starts at $15. I do try to occasionally stick in a $10 item or even a $5 if I can swing it based on the price that I paid. And, I will have some $20 items. A pretty high start price for me is going to be like $40. So, but that's less frequent. All right, so next is this little two-piece set. I found the pieces separately and was able to reunite them. So yay. And my favorite thing about this set is that it's from the 60s and that's it. Like it's cute. I like that it's glittery, right? But I think like the cut of the top is pretty basic. It has that V-neck there. You can see it's got this metal zipper in the back. The top was $2.50, right? It's not Talon. The zipper says, I think it says Abbott. I won't try and get you to read it, but little old metal zipper. And it does zip. Does it zip all the way down? It does zip totally open in the back. That's nice. So there's that. It's like a sweater knit fabric. And then there's the skirt. The skirt was $4. Skirt looks smaller. And the skirt has tags. The shirt, I did not find any tags in. So there's that. And then there's this guy. And so this union tag is a little bit earlier. I think that this goes up to 64 or so. I think from 64, no, maybe it goes up to like 74. Yeah, I think. I got to look them up again. I can't remember now. But this is like a 60s era type of piece. So cute little two-piece set. And that what I'll put up for 20 because I paid like almost $7 for it. So again, if I put it up for 15, I'm making 12 and like $5 profit, just not really worth it. So, all right, let's see. This is another two-piece set that I reunited. Yay me. Let's see. This is the tag for this. This is a skirt. This is mark size medium. That didn't want to stay closed. It's cute, right? Cute little pleated skirt. And then this is like a blazer. It's a very soft, unstructured blazer with giant shoulder pads, of course. This was $4. And here's the tag for that. So I believe that Zelda, which is the brand that we're looking at here, I believe that Zelda is a company that does a lot of like, not reproduction, but they did a lot of styles that were inspired by the 20s, 30s, and 40s, like the jazz age kind of stuff. I might be confusing it. Like maybe that's a different company called Zelda, but there definitely is one. I think it's the same. So this is obviously not like a, of that era. This is more of a 90s piece, but it's cool. I like it. And it probably was a little bit of a vintage throwback, for the time, but it wasn't as much of a direct inspiration, I guess, of those other pieces. Let's see. Okay, so I have a couple things here that are not going on Whatnot. They're all panties. So this is just a little pair of Olga. I don't know if these will go for much, but they were $1 and they're so easy to throw up on eBay. And I'll throw them up on an eBay auction. And let's see, they're pretty. So these have a style number, but not a name. Sometimes you can look up the style number and it's something that people are actively looking for. I don't know that that'll be the case with this, but again, it was $1. I can throw it up there. They're like 80s or 90s era. And I'll start these on an auction for probably like $2 or something. So there's that. The second, no, we're going to do those last. The second pair that I picked up, I'm hoping these do a little better because these were $4 stupid dollars. And these are Christian Dior panties. So you can see they've got that floral design, right? Back is plain. They're a little high cut bikini and they feel silky to me. I don't know if they're actually made of silk. Made in USA. I know you don't necessarily care what these are made out of. No, I think it's just polyester and nylon. So anyway, these were $4. So I'll probably start these at like $4.99 as an auction on eBay and see what happens. The last pair of panties I got, these I know should do decently. And decently these days, I've had a couple of pair recently that have gone around $25 to $30 per pair. This is Victoria's Secret Second Skin Satin. So these might do a little better because they're a size large, but they are just like a solid color, right? You can see that stitching design, that like inverted V there. And then, yeah, these, I paid $1 for these, so you can't beat that. Here's the tag. And then on the back here, I don't know if you'll be able to see this, if it'll focus, but way down here, will it focus? No, of course not. That's it. You can't read it. It's okay. It says 696, so June of 96. So Second Skin Satin. These are can go for a lot. If you look up solds on eBay for Victoria's Secret Second Skin Satin panties, they can kind of be all over the place. So that's why I'll frequently just stick them on an auction and see what happens. So, all right, let's see. This is really cool. This is just a fun dolman sleeve sweater. It was $4 and it's like a nice cozy chenille. Right. So obviously black and purple, got all that great design. There's those dolman sleeves. Fun. And $4. So happy about that. That's the tag. Very cool. Awesome. All right. Down to the wire here. Am I down to my last two pieces? One. Yes. All right. This one is my second favorite. My actual favorite will be saved for last. You'll see it. Okay. This is a 50s dress. It's probably, I don't know if it's that small. It might be like a regular size small. It's very cute. Just a little button front there, right? And then it's got that little, it buttons to the waist and then it has like one or two snaps here. It's a really pretty little cotton day dress. And this was $8. I have no qualms about paying $8 for a 50s cotton day dress. I feel like Whatnot is very hit or miss for 50s stuff for me. I get super excited about it because, of course, I don't find it that often. And especially cotton day dress kind of stuff. Like I get really stoked. And then I feel like I put them up on Whatnot and it's like, oh, nobody wanted that. So sometimes I'll sell stuff on Whatnot from the 50s, but it's not like a guarantee. Like my real sweet spot is like 60s and 70s groovy kind of stuff for Whatnot. So, and of course, do I find a lot of that? Not as much as I would like, obviously, because that's what I would like to find almost exclusively. But anyway, this was really cute. So I will start this. I paid $8, so I am going to start it at 20. But if it doesn't sell, I'm more than happy to stick it up on Etsy, eBay, whatever. And then this last one, okay, so as usual, I don't know if this is going to make it on Whatnot because I want to keep it. We'll see. When I try it on and see how it looks like on me and see how it looks on me, that may be the deciding factor. I may put it on and go, oh, okay, it's just all right on me and not want to keep it, but it's really cool. Hold on. Let me make sure it's upright. So cool. Speaking of 60s, 70s psychedelic, look at this thing. So it's just like a big muumuu caftan thing. So it's got these little like angel wing kind of sleeves, right? Love that. Zips all the way up to the neck. And then it's just got so much fabric down here on the bottom. The print is amazing. And it's just like this very wide, flowy, loose Mrs. Roper kind of situation. I love it so much. It does need some stitches thrown in at one of the underarms here, which is not a big deal. So there's actually this one arm needs quite a bit of reinforcement. You know, all very easy to do. If I actually start up my sewing machine, it's literally like boop, and then I'm done, but we'll see what happens. This was $6, so not on sale, and even not on sale, an amazing price. And then I'll show you the little tag because it's embroidered into the dress. So there you go. Isn't that cute? I love that. It says by Georgie Keeloon. Keeloon? I don't know. But amazing. I love this thing so much. The colors are gorgeous. Look at that. I love it. It's so pretty. So we'll see if that goes anywhere. I'm not positive, but that's my entire little haul. So now, of course, as usual, I have to get busy setting everything up and whatnot so that I can run my show tomorrow. So at this point, it is 3:52. I have to sit down and write all of my drafts for that, taking all the measurements, writing their little descriptors. And then once the drafts are all done, I have to take really quick photos and then get them all set up on hangers with their little numbers. And then, because every Whatnot show, 100 items, the first 30 are new. So I have to take all the stuff from previous shows and renumber everything so that it goes 1 to 100. So that's my evening. So much fun. Wednesdays are very stressful for me, but I'm going to get this video posted for you so that you can take a look. And if you manage to catch this before the show tomorrow, you can decide if you want to tune in. You should tune in anyway. Obviously, the Whatnot shows are always good. So thank you so much for watching this. I appreciate it. And I will see you again soon. Bye.